I'm not the type to make promises I couldn't keep, I'm not letting them down. They figure I couldn't, I made me a way and I figured it out. Ain't got no time for a lick up. I'm on my job when I get up. Switching my outfit like 3 times a day. That's the only time that I switch up. I don't know who need to hear this. Doing good, but you could do better. I don't know who need to hear this. Doing good, but you could do better. Yeah.
Get it right. Here we go. This time around. Second time around is always a charm. 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D Moss. I'm on the air with my man George. We up in here. And we have a special guest, Miss Tasia New. We're gonna do this like we didn't do it the first time. For some reason it looked like we frozen. But we're gonna have some fun anyway, so let's get it. So talk to me, Miss New. What's new?
Nothing much. Just my new single, for the most part, and a couple of other things. But
Okay. So tell us about those other things.
well, your girl is performing at the Big E this year.
Well, didn't you perform at the Big E last year?
I did, but guess who's closing out the night on that stage?
Oh, you the big dog.
Mm-hmm. On that stage. Not on the big stage yet.
Okay.
Let's crawl first.
Okay.
Do you know what date it is now?
It is September 24th.
Alright.
Oh man, that's the same day I got poetry undressed.
Oh my gosh, that's the middle weekend of the Big E. Why would you do that?
So I don't go to the Big E.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot
Excuse
about
me, I don't go to the Big E.
Yeah.
So George, yo, go ahead, do your thing. See, George eventually will be taking over for me on the Monday Night Live. So George, get the interview with the star-studded, super famous, hyper glamorous King.
All right. Before we talk about your new projects,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about how you come up with your projects. So, what goes into your process of coming up with your music?
Well, see, this is a thing, right? Like, I like to be organic and as authentic to my art as possible. So I don't necessarily force it if it doesn't come. So I feel like it takes me longer than it would take other people to actually develop my art. So I go off of feeling, really. I listen to beats, and then after it gives me a certain feeling, that's basically what ends up coming out. But that usually is like a base for what is to come, and then I let that song kind of develop and develop and develop and develop some more until I'm content with it, and I don't feel like I'm ever really content with it. What you all get is me like, okay, I have to put it out.
Okay. So, is there any special, like, people in your life that help with the music as well? Like, is there any influential people on this next project that's coming out? Or do you have a project or a single coming out? I'm sorry. I didn't ask
So this is single.
that. Okay.
This is single, but she's always working. Single is going to be part of a bigger body of work. Um, but as of right now, I just have the single. But I've been working on music for 5 years without releasing anything. So there is a certain something coming. But to answer your question about people that help with music, to be honest with you, not really. And you know why? It's not because there's like a lack of people who probably would want to, or are like, I'll offer up my, my skills. But I'm just so like, I hold everything close to the vest, and I usually don't even let people hear it until I feel like it sounds good enough to feel anxiety when they're listening to it.
Nah, I mean, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for everybody else. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Yeah. So there's no one who actually helped. My husband, he actually does like listen to my stuff, like, and if there is something that sounds off about it, he will say so. And he'll let me know like right away, like, yeah, what was that you did right there? I don't know. That sounded a little weird. But if it sounds good, he usually is like, I have goosebumps.
come in and your hand look a little heavier now.
Little heavy. He did an all right job. Yeah, y'all. I got married this July.
No, put some respect on that, man.
I got married to, like, basically, other than Miles J, like my best friend, honestly. So it's been a long journey, but honestly, it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna get married. It was just like, okay, let's go, let's do this now. So because it's been so long, so it's not, it wasn't kind of like cute to me. Even the way he asked me to marry him was hilarious. It was not out of a movie. I did not get the fairy tale, proposal. But that was expected.
All right. So, what's the name of this new single?
So the name of this new single is called Body on Revenge. I've actually been working on it for a while now. Formed it in this building. At Playing Favorites, which was by Black and Brown Wall Street. So shout out to Tiff. But I actually performed it at Playing Favorites. I performed it a couple of other places, but whenever I would perform it, people were like, "You have to release that right there," And it was kind of surprising to me because I didn't expect people to take to it so much, but they did. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like kind of taking more risk, like artistically. And it was cool to see that people were kind of gravitating towards that because it allows me to grow as an artist. So it, was inspired by a couple and Beyonce, which is kind of funny now because they had a little fallout, but it really was inspired by them too. So I just kind of went in this other direction. When I heard the beat, like I said, it gave me a certain feeling, and I emoted through the song. So yeah, that's Body on Revenge. From what people heard when it was live, it does not sound like exactly like it did. I kept all of the elements that made it the song that people loved, but I also changed a lot to make it a more solid song, I feel.
All right, we're gonna get into it soon, so you getting people hyped for it.
Listen, I honestly hope that people like it. I without giving too much away before listening to it, because I like to let people listen to it first. Without giving too much away, it does have a storyline. But it depends on who's listening to it, whether they pick it up or not. You might get a little distracted by, my approach, but it does have a storyline.
So is this song coming with a video soon?
The video is actually out. I released the Body on Revenge video this past Friday on Facebook Live. I sat there with, the homies, the Nubian team, and released Body on Revenge on Facebook Live. That video was actually shot by Christian, and it was edited by me. So that's another thing that I've been doing over the years, is like kind of going into all aspects of my craft and figuring out other ways to like expand my knowledge, because I am really geeky like that. So I'm like, what's that? How do you do that? I want to know. Tell me more. And that's kind of what I did with editing. I've been like really into like video post-production editing for a while now. So it started really small, and we won't talk about those videos, but now I feel like I've gotten to a place where I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing my own stuff, because who knows how I want this to come out more than me. So Christian, honestly, he be taking all my pictures and everything like that. If y'all see a picture, Christian's okay. So I was like, all right, we gotta get this thing out there. And he's really, really sick with the angles and everything. So I was just like, all right, you shoot it and then I'll edit it. So this is really a homegrown everything. The video was homegrown. It was just like straight from us. And then, I got to shout out Leandra Rivera with Studio L. She actually was responsible for a lot of the makeup in the video.
She is the bomb. I love her. She is the bomb. Shout her out, man.
Lay Rivera, y'all. If y'all don't know who Lay Rivera is, she has been a staple in fashion and makeup and beauty for a long time in the community, and it has spanned beyond Springfield.
Absolutely.
So y'all could catch her, on the news sometimes. She's on the air. She has a lot of segments and things like that, but she has really, like, I feel like, done what it is that people really, really set out to do when they go into a business, and when they go into beauty specifically. She has just, it's like all races, all ages. Like, she has touched a face. And so she also did my nails in the video too, which were these like gorgeous like chains that came down from the nails, from her line Noble Nails. So she's also in that too. She's into nail design too, which is cool because before I knew, okay, I'm just gonna say, I never knew. I was so naive on like music videos and stuff like that. I didn't know how all these like women were changing their nails so much. I had no idea. I'm like, what do you have, like a manicurist or something like that on set? Like, are they like in between, like wiping off the nail polish, putting on new? And she was the one that like kind of got me hip to like, no, those are stick on. I was like, what? So yeah, so Noble Nails, y'all, Leandra Rivera, Studio L. She's just dope. But yeah, all homegrown. She's been a part of my team for a while, since my first video, First Up on Your Last. So, gotta shout her out.
That's
Yeah.
But people also say some of the same things about you because you traveled all around the world. I'm not
Not all around the world.
US, though.
Yes.
Like you be like different coasts. I'd be like, oh, you in where?
I really do try to like branch out into other areas, because the thing about it is, I feel like as an artist, when we are in the same spots, a lot of the times we like feel as if we have to keep creating and keep creating and keep pumping out and keep pumping out. But the thing is ain't nobody heard what it is that you did. So, I started saying, like, in live performance is like my thing. Like, I love live performance. So, what better way to get people to hear what it is that you have to offer than live performance? And fortunately, I've been able to like go to different cities and states and share that with other people who have never heard even the song that's playing right now, which is Insanity from my first album. So it's really cool, because you think that like this song is tired. There's always someone, there's always a new ear. And I've like figured that out through going out there. And but for all the artists out there, when you feel like you gotta pump out like 3-5 products, you don't gotta do all that. You can just travel and tour and perform, and trust and believe you will get new fans without having to create new music. Tasia New and I approve this music.
So you want to introduce this song right now?
Um, yeah.
Oh no, I know this is old. I know this.
Yeah, this is Nubian King. And it's so funny because it's just like I kind of breeze by that. But yeah, y'all. It's Nubian King, not Nubian Princess, not Nubian Queen. But it's so funny because I feel like now this is like what people do. But I was like on this wave.
No, you
From the
definitely a
beginning.
trendsetter. 'Cause you was on it before anybody else.
I really was like, I'm not even thinking about what the boundaries are, because if I'm as good, I can do that too, and I can call myself. It's a word, you know what I'm saying, that we decide to associate, through history and stuff like that, with a specific gender. But I was like, I'm not going to confine to those. Like, if I feel like I'm operating on this wavelength, that's exactly what I am. I'm a king. I'm not about to sit up here and just say I'm a queen just because. So it's just funny that now, like, you hear that being thrown around a lot because it's like the cool thing to do. But
It comes with like a whole bunch of like explanations that like don't add up sometimes.
Yeah.
But like nah, like I feel you. Like nah, I'm on my king right now. I'm not on my. King.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not on, like, this is my kingdom, not my queendom. And I, like, initially when I came to people with this like whole concept really for them, because it wasn't a concept for me. I'm just am. They got I got a lot of heat for that. Like people really were like arguing with me. So, for everybody out there who's like on this whole wave now, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You heard it here from the Nubian King. You're welcome.
Yeah, like it's a lot easier now. People get it, they understand the concepts. But then I was like constantly arguing. It was crazy.
Well, this time.
Well.
That's all we'd all been waiting for.
Hey.
All right, y'all, this is 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D. Moss. This is Monday Night Live. Our special guest this evening is the king herself, Tasia New.
What
I
up?
thought that was kind of dope when you came up with that whole thing. Yo, I'm the king. I'm like, okay. All right. So the queen is kind of like a missus in waiting of a king.
Right.
Like, I ain't waiting, right?
Yes. Like it's, and thank you, because you were one of the first ones. I feel like you were the first one that got it. Like I didn't have to like explain. Like you just got it right away, and you like embraced me right away with who it is that I felt like I was. So I appreciate that, because I just feel like that did not happen across the board. Like there were times where like you actually came to my aid and was like, no, like let me explain something to you. And I'm like, thank you for doing that, because it helps to have like a male, honestly, to like speak up for me, because
Well, Tasia King would know what
thank you.
No,
Okay.
Don't hype his ego. I still gotta be with him for a couple more hours.
So yeah, that helped. Like allies, they help, because sometimes you try to go it alone and people really want to just argue with you all day, and it's just like it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Oh my God! Of all people, I'm about to quote Little Wayne, or probably misquote. He says, "Treat the folks on the sideline like you do the image in the mirror.
Right.
The mirror
Right.
doesn't control you. You
Right.
control the, you control the message that goes into the mirror. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
So it's kind of like, nah, you do you. I said from day one, do you?
You did, and I appreciate that, because I mean it really has been since day one.
When I know, we thought you was a positive woman. You rolled up in a black girl. Like,
Oh my gosh,
here I is.
that is so crazy too, because like I had never really like presented my every pushing. I gotta do this, and maybe I can do that. Like it was just like a new idea every single week. So like I
watched you standing still at a microphone and to walking around the venue for 2 weeks later, walking up past the bar. And then it's crazy that, I like to follow my people on social media to see what they're doing. And I see you at shows with like thousands of people, and I'm like, look at this.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you kind of stay on the periphery. You're not trying, you never try to fit into any type of artsy or creative circle.
Mm-hmm.
You just always hate it.
Yeah.
It's dope.
And it's like I get a lot of flack for that. I do.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like people probably feel like I'm antisocial.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
By handling your business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's
Hold on. And eliminating distractions,
yeah.
weaving through the distortion,
Yeah.
clearing the path for yourself,
Right.
and getting it done. Again, every time I look, I'm like, damn, she's from another crowd. You've been killing that LGBT crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Those audiences just like,
People.
I'm watching the videos like, okay, what, girl?
People.
But the thing is, if you got stuck in circles
Right.
with clicks and
Mm-hmm.
there are people who call themselves creative, but they spend more time, creating distractions and distortion. They don't really create.
Right.
But a real creative is one who locks himself in a room and they take their picture,
Mm-hmm.
or they write their song, or they write their book. You can't be out in the mix and doing that at the same time.
Right.
Because the opportunities that you created for yourself didn't come from being involved in anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, if there's feedback, if there's any negative feedback, it's because people are watching you glow up and they're trying to figure out,
Thank you.
what am I doing wrong?
Thank you. I mean, and that's the thing too, is like the clickiness. I've never been that person.
Right.
So it came so natural to me to just not be. Even like in school, I walked alone a lot. So, and there would be times where it just be like I didn't fit in, and I just be like, well, all right, oh well, just gonna do me.
You can make it to the Grammys, and there are going to be times when you won't fit in.
Yeah.
There are people who, at this time, I'm in the middle of a crowded room, and I'm still by myself.
Right.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah,
cool
it's
with
just
that.
like okay, like
Yo,
this
the
is
cats over there don't like you.
oh
Oh, all right. Hey, there's a long line over there doing it. But in the meantime, you accomplish your goals. You do
exactly.
you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
So, and I'm proud of you. I mean, I'm proud
Thank
of
you.
the artist that you have grown to become. The woman you have grown to become. Hey, that's been years.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was that? She's like,
It's
I'm
like
gonna get
10
with
years
about
ago.
10 years. I've known you for a minute.
10 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just insane. And I feel like it flew by.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm back there in my brain like that. Like I could.
I remember we asked you to come. I was doing some type of show. I'm like, yo, why don't you come perform? And you and what is my girl's name? She's in Vegas now.
Fiona Clark.
Fiona Clark.
My baby.
Y'all came through, and y'all didn't just perform at the event. Y'all turned it into an event.
Yes. Oh my God. Hotel
Outfit
suite.
changes the whole.
I remember that.
Nine.
That was our first show too.
Yeah.
And you know what was so crazy about that is even then, her and I think she experiences a lot of the same things that I experienced. I feel like even then, her and I, we had just people that just didn't want to be on board, And it showed during that show, but it definitely made for a tough skin because we still were out there.
There were a lot of people who showed up.
Exactly.
I enjoyed it. I was
Exactly.
Like, yeah, it was dope because you basically set the tone in terms of people putting on. I see other young cats who put on shows, not just sitting on performing, doing their thing on the mic. Yo, you put on a full.
Yeah, we really went all out for that.
And it's just kind of dope. You were coming with your own microphones. People started getting microphones. I mean, I think you came in to talk folks a lot about, just overall creative professionalism. You probably talk creative all day, but you ain't really doing much. And you're not really trying to push those levels.
Right, and
and that's coming from me. That's not Tasia. So
no,
mad. It's me. I feel like I put in my time. I'm old enough to say what I said.
Okay,
and walk away with
and
it.
not care. You don't have to care because you.
Watching your blow up is dope.
Thank you. I mean, the thing about it is I feel as if it is a lot of listening to because the mic thing came from KLS actually. Like I sat with, mind you, this was the first time that I met this man. This was the first time that I met this man, and we're sitting at the bar. It was down at International Beer Garden, and we're sitting at the bar, and he was just like, "So yeah, so you using a house mic?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, you might not want to keep doing that." He was just like, "You might not want to keep doing that because you're going to always deal with like sound issues, things like that. You need to get your own mic." And I mean, the way that he said it too, I think if I was someone else, I probably would have felt the way because he was very just honest about it. Like it was just like, get yourself a mic. Get yourself a mic. And I was like, okay, bet. Boom, got myself a mic. I invested in that mic too. I put a payment plan for that mic. I was like, yo, yes.
That's why he's Kevin Legend.
He definitely. And I just feel like there's so many people that have been doing this for so long and they know so much. But if you're not willing to listen, there's a lot of like gems that just kind of fly out the window. So as much as I've been able to learn is as much as people were there just sharing. And they weren't just sharing it with me. They were sharing it with everybody. But I just guess I was the only one that
You listen.
No, that is how it is.
You listen. We're talking about some really talented folks in the area. And it's just kind of like you really been doing your thing.
I've been trying, and I really do appreciate you saying so because, like I said, I was just like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and you were like, okay, let's go. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. Listen, really did. I mean, Springfield Indie Soul Fest, one of the first festivals I ever performed at, and I feel like those opportunities gave me the platform. Like it spread by word of mouth. It spread by word of mouth, and before I knew it, it was like, okay, somebody's asking me to perform over here, someone's asking me to perform over here. So, I mean, the thing about it is like what you've done can't like this is so unmatched. It's so unmatched. Like I can't. Well, don't even get me started, because I mean, I just feel as if you gave all of us so much opportunity, like, and it didn't matter what our craft was or whatever have you. Like you were like right there, like, okay, like I'm gonna put you on. You like network. We ain't had no network. We knew nobody, but you were the first one that was like, you gotta listen to this person or whatever have you. Let me have you meet so and so. Oh, okay, this person's dope. Boom. Next thing I know, I'm getting hit up for a festival somewhere else. So, I wasn't that. I'm not the only one with that story. So, I just feel like thank you, because I honestly have no idea what it would have been like if you weren't there in the beginning to go, that girl's dope, go check her out, because people listen to you. And so
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
George, you figured it out yet, man?
I don't know why.
But I mean, I like to get these flowers by the hair.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, enough talk. I need to hear this song.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Y'all ready?
Absolutely.
Body on Revenge. Yo, introduce it. Let's get it.
So this is your girl Taja New, and this is my new single, Body on Revenge.
You forgot who I am? I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me because I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, aura on 10, body on revenge. I'm gonna do my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. Hopping on my live after this, celebrating. Living my best life is a big understatement. Understatement, don't get me mistaken. You gave up your job as my man, what a shame. I'm cute or whatever, there's plenty of dudes waiting. And I see it in the things that you told me before. And the chain that I bought. Born is getting me high. Hugging her in the fur, I gifted you your whole style. I'm about to burn this down to the ground. Watch. You gon' regret the day you left me, Latoya. You're nothing without all the things I do for you. I'm about to hit the gym and get this body right. Then I'ma post on Instagram out of spite. Cause I see you forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me because I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, aura on 10, body on revenge. I don't really worry who you with or who you dating. I don't give a damn about what you do or where you stay. Stay up off my line. I don't need your call waiting. Better get your life. You forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me because I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, aura on 10, body on revenge. I'm gonna do my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. 10, intelligence, aura on 10, body on revenge. I'm gonna do my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, aura on 10, body on revenge. I'm gonna do my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. Hopping on my live after this, celebrating. Living my best life is a big understatement. understatement. Don't get me mistaken. You gave up your job as my man, what a shame. I'm cute or whatever, there's plenty of dudes waiting. I scrolling on IG, I see it with your new bacon. You telling the things that you told me before. Wearing the chain that I bought. Porn is getting me high. Hugging her in the fur I gifted you, yo, who is the star? I'm about to burn this down to the ground, watch. You gon' regret the day you left me, Latoya. You nothing without all the things I do for ya. I'm about to hit the gym and get this body right. Then I'ma post on Instagram out of spite. Cause I see you forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm a 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me cause I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, or on 10, body on revenge. I don't really worry who you with or who you dating. I don't give a damn about what you do or where you staying. Stay up off my line, I don't need your call waiting. Better get your life is a real understatement. Understatement, you got me mistaken. You gave up your job, now the vacancy's taken. See them hot boys, they are not the one to play with. Best you ever had, left you in the past, taste it. Stay on your mind like Kenny Lattimore. That's why your feelings are sore. I know you feeling unsure. Will you ever find love again, boy? What you looking for? Avoiding you closing my door. Please get off my porch. So now you big mad cause you big lonely. Telling you people you left me like you the big homie. I know
I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me cause I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, or on 10, body on revenge.
I'm gonna do my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. Hopping on my live after this celebrating. Living my best life is a big understatement. Understatement, don't get me mistaken. You gave up your job as my man, what a shame. I'm cute or whatever, there's plenty of dudes waiting. I scrolling on IG, I see it with your new bacon. You telling the things that you told me before. Wearing the chain that I bought. Porn is getting me high. Hugging her in the fur I gifted you, yo, who is the star? I'm about to burn this down to the ground, watch. You gon' regret the day you left me, Latoya. You nothing without all the things I do for ya. I'm about to hit the gym and get this body right. Then I'ma post on Instagram out of spite. Cause I see you forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me cause I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, or on 10, body on revenge. I don't really worry who you with or who you dating. I don't give a damn about what you do or where you staying. Stay up off my line, I don't need your call waiting. Better get your life is a real understatement. Understatement, you got me mistaken. You gave up your job, now the vacancy's taken. See them hot boys, they are not the one to play with. Best you ever had, left you in the past, taste it. I stay on your mind like Kenny Lattimore. That's why your feelings are sore. I know you feeling unsure. Will you ever find love again, boy? What you looking for? Avoiding you closing my door. Please get off my porch. So now you big mad cause you big lonely. Telling people you left me like you the big homie. I know you sick thinking about what you could have had. I'm everything and everything is everything. Gas. Cause I see you forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me cause I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, or on 10, body on revenge. I'm not surprised. I see you eyeing these thighs. You left the right one. Boy, I missed out on this prize. I'm not surprised. I see you eyeing these thighs. You left the right one. Boy, I missed out on this prize. I'm done with being modest, honestly, it's obvious. You want me, I want you still. I'm popping, you know the drill. Your future was slipping away. You rustling to get me back. I see you eyeing these thighs. Couldn't fool me. So. I'm not surprised. Kingpin, intelligence, on 10, body on revenge.
All right, we back. What's good? That was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm digging that, man.
Thank you.
That was more than dope. That was.
No, I'm legit digging that. I know I tell a lot of people, yeah, that was dope. Then me and George like, yo,
That wasn't dope. That wasn't dope.
I'm not supposed to tell me about that part.
I'm big digging that, man.
Thank you. I really worked so hard on that song, like so hard, and because it's so different, it's a little.
Intro.
You forgot who I am?
Love the whole
I'm the one that
just
gave you
out.
that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control.
I dig it.
Thank you.
I dig it.
Like
I
it's,
appreciate
it's
it.
really powerful. Like I feel like getting into a relationship just to break up with somebody just so I can play this song. Like, yeah, I'm gonna one up on you.
So here's the thing. Okay. So this is why I wanted to let people listen to it first, because I kind of have to. First of all, shout out to Fiona Clark, because there's a kind of woo in there in the hook. That's actually, I had to give her writing credit for that. I was performing at Playing Favorites and she was recording.
Yep.
And when I performed this song, she was in the background and she did that on video. So she was just like excited, like, whoo!
Right.
And I was just like, when I watched it back, I said, oh, that's definitely going in this song. So shout out to Fiona Clark, because like her hypeness made the song. But yeah, like Body on Revenge is actually this story about a push and pull in a relationship. So if you listen to it surface level, it sounds like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get cute and like get back at you.
Right.
But that's what's kind of happening in the first verse. But you could kind of hear this uncertainty happen where it's just like, oh wait, I'm scrolling on IG, I see you with your new bitch. It's just like this, wait a second, I'm triggered now because you're with somebody else. And you're giving that person what it is that I poured into you, and I'm not feeling that.
Yep.
So, like, you kind of go through the first verse with that, but then by the time you get to the second verse, now I'm really over this person. Like, I'm really over you now. But now you're like begging for me back. Now you done figured out, oh, I don't want to be with whoever it was that I was with on Instagram. So now here you come, you're on my porch, and avoiding you closing my door. Please get off my porch. So now you big mad because you big lonely, telling people you left me like you the big homie. I know you sick thinking about what you could have. So it kind of like goes through this push and pull, and then by the time you get to the end, it's this. You know what? I've been doing things that have been out of my character. You've been doing things, but at the end of the day, come on, let's face it, we still want each other. So let's just stop now. Because it's like, I'm done with being modest. Honestly, it's obvious. You want me, I want you still. I'm popping, you know the drill. Your future was slipping away. You rustling to get me back. I see you eyeing these thighs. Couldn't fool me. So, I'm not surprised. I'm a kingpin. Intelligence. Over on 10. Body on revenge. It's just like this. I'm not surprised. So come on back home, because at this point we're playing. We're playing with each other. It's gotta end now. I'm ready. So you should be ready too.
Yo, that hits different.
Thank you.
That definitely is different.
Thank you.
I'm with you, George. I'm sorry. I'm about to go home. I'm just breaking up just for tonight.
Just for tonight.
For tonight. Tomorrow morning was I was just telling you.
I was just kidding. It was a song. The song made me do it.
You was the king.
Yeah. I was nervous with this one. Like, it was kind of crazy because right before it came out, now mind you, the video was already, everything was already done. Everything. And then I started having like second guessing. I'm like, God, this song is so different. What if I picked the wrong single? Like, I really started kind of like freaking out.
Especially since now you have such a broad and diverse following.
Exactly.
So it has to.
Exactly.
But I mean, I like it, man. It has a real organic and authentic feel to it.
Thank you.
I heard a little Nicki Minaj up in there.
Yeah. I think there's always going to be some of that there.
But I heard a whole lot of cases.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think there's always going to be some Nicki because I feel like hip hop, with as far as females approach it as we know it today, she has a lot to do with those years that have led up to now. So I feel like there's no way to get away from that because she's just done so much.
See, I know he said Nicki, but I definitely heard Remy.
Really?
Yeah.
Remy?
Because Remy be always standing on it, you feel me? And like about her business. And that's what I felt in the song. Like you was really about your business and I felt that back up.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Remy.
I appreciate it. I mean, I just feel like so inspired, you know what I'm saying, by so many people. And I feel like I'm always a student. So it's natural that these people are going to infiltrate my music and my style. So yeah, I feel honored that I would even be in the same sentence because y'all could just be like it's trash.
I think you have your own unique style. I think your style is a little different. I dig it.
Thank you.
Delivery may kind of sound like some of the folks that you look up to.
Right.
In the crowd.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Jordan wouldn't have been Michael Jordan without Dr. J.
Yeah.
Tiny Hawkins. So we all emulate somebody.
Period.
So it's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. Like, I think people were like, oh, like, you're copying Prince or whatever. And he was just like, isn't that the reason we're here? Isn't that what this is all about? And it was like, absolutely,
I'm glad he's copying Prince. We need somebody.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I need some soul in
Come
my
on,
life. And
right?
Everybody else sound like pop kids.
It's crazy, like how
You didn't play
much.
my playlist. That's why you didn't hear no
Say
soul.
what?
I said you ain't hear no soul in the new music because you didn't play my playlist.
There's a lot of popcorn up in here.
It's crazy because it's especially with female rap right now. I hate to say that because I'm just like, it's just like rap. And I mean, one cool thing is that a lot of different players would coexist. Always had to be. How come this person with?
Women can do it too.
Yeah.
But I think artists making decisions. It's kind of like everybody goes to that box for me.
Right.
I think I actually remember a little older. I go back to oh my God, get rough and stuff with my Afro puffs.
Hey, rock on with your bad self. Yeah.
You had MC Light. You had
right.
the real Roxanne, Shantae.
Yep.
A lot of the folks, they came out and they did their own thing.
Right.
I think if you're trying to become an industry standard or an industry home, then your options are limited.
Right.
So the thing, one of the things I liked about the song is I listened to it for the third time. It was like, it wasn't just about the body parts and your anatomy.
Yeah.
There was an actual storyline.
Right.
And I think if people go back to telling and sharing their stories, for me, I think that's hip hop.
Yes.
I'm going back to the days we go to the roller skating rink down in Waterbury and cats was up there doing their thing. And it was just like, you heard their stories.
Right.
Now we hear everybody's fantasies about what they want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about the wild. I don't want to hear about how many people you murdered.
Yep.
I don't want to hear about how hard you are, how many times you went to jail. I don't care about how many times you got shot. I don't care. Tell me your story.
Right.
So this I think. And then like you broke down the story behind it. So it's kind of like, I can rock with that.
Thank you.
With that.
I really do. I mean, because it's so crazy. Like, I could, if I wanted to. It's so easy for me to go down the path that I feel like is put out there, like the starter pack. I call it the starter pack for a lot of female MCs, but it's not natural to me, and I would be awkward.
And you would still be rocking open mics instead of on stage at stages that
Basically, yeah, because I'm copying what's out there, But for me, I just can't. I never fit into the mold, though.
Well, you don't have to. I think for me, it's like intelligence is sexy. Some people go into a lot of women performers they put themselves into that box and they don't have to, where they spend more time selling sex and their body as opposed to the intellectual creative side.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you push limits, you push yourself to sing, you push yourself to come up with dope hooks. So it's not like you just.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, and you go ahead and get you get your little college degree. Shout out to George for getting his college degree.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you.
All
Um,
right. He's like,
our
she
communications
remembered.
major. Yeah, you get your college degree, and it's just like, well, why not put it to use? But like I said before, I mean, I'm such a nerd anyway. It was always gonna find its way into my music. Always gonna find its way in there. And even if I'm rapping and it goes above people's heads, and there's like this niche group of people that actually get it,
Right.
I'm fine with that because it wasn't meant for certain bars aren't meant for everybody because everybody doesn't know that subject matter. So I'm okay with that. But it doesn't feel natural for me to. It just doesn't feel good for me. And it's okay if it does for other people. I'm not saying
It wasn't meant for.
but for
certain bars
me,
aren't meant for
it's just
everybody,
not
'cause
a
everybody
natural
does-
thing for me to be talking about. You know, it's just not. But I'll twerk to it in private.
Yo, shout out to Brenda Gaines down in the dirty water. What's up, Brenda? It's always a pleasure to see you or hear from you. So, how you feel that?
Hi, Brenda.
She said, I twerk to it in private.
In private.
Yeah, 'cause you
Shameless
married now. You can't be doing that stuff. Fuck, yo, them glasses is dope.
Thank you. I popped the frames out. I don't even know where I got these. I just remember being like, pop, pop. Oh, that's a look. And that's basically what happened.
Those are nice glasses, yeah.
Pop.
Get rid of those lenses.
Yeah. I
Wow.
popped them out a while ago too. I picked them up today and was like, "Ooh, I got these. This matches. Cool."
So tell everybody where they can pick up this joint, body.
So, y'all, listen. I want to can I take just a second to talk about how to support this song?
Sounds like you gotta do it anyway.
Yeah, I am. So the video for Body on Revenge dropped on Friday. So that video is out now. It is available. So please, please, please go on to YouTube, type in Taja New. That is T as in Thomas, AIJA space new, like in brand new, like NEW. And if you're on there, it should be the first video that pops up. But if it's on to my channel and click Body on Revenge, you can also just type in Taja New Body on Revenge. I did not do anything weird with the spelling. And please, y'all, please watch the video. If you like it, if you care, please share and like the video if you can, and comment. Let me know that you were there. That's pretty cool when I get to see people actually watch the video and I know who it is. It's really cool. But also the song is out on all streaming platforms. And again, it's Taja New. T as in Thomas, AIJA space NEW, like N as in Nancy, EW, Taja New. On any streaming platform that you have, that would be Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Last FM, basically all of those. And it's Body on Revenge. I have a clean version. I have an explicit version. So if you are a person who's like, girl, I don't want you to be cussing all up and through my car. You can download the clean version or add the clean version to your library. But please, y'all, if you have Spotify, please add the song to your playlist. Play it, favorite it, share. Let people know that it's out. If you have Apple Music, please add it to your library and play it. Stream, 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 stream. I can't stress that enough because that stuff matters when industry is looking at, is someone hot? Is a song dope? They look at your area and they look at how many people in your actual city, in your region, are actually listening to your music. So it really, really helps and it matters when you all stream it. If you want to go ahead, set it and forget it, put it on repeat. You don't even gotta listen to the song on there. You can just put it on repeat, turn it down and turn it up when you want to. But please, y'all, share the song. Please share the video, get the word out there. It is Body on Revenge by Taja New. Again, that is T as in Thomas, AIJA space NEW. But that's how you can support the song. All of that stuff counts. The video, Spotify is a huge indicator. So if you have Spotify, please favorite the song. Please subscribe to my Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. And y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Tajanu. Everything is at Tajanu. So anything that you want to find me on, it's at Tajanu. If you want to look at my website, it's www.tajanu.com. I actually do keep up to date with like updating my website. So and you can subscribe to my email list. But I really, really put so much work into this. And so I'm just hoping that people get behind it and support and share it if you care to share it. But you can find me anywhere, and you can also find me at the Big E on September 24th. I am on set 8:30 to 10 o'clock. So we will be on the E stage, closing out the show that middle weekend on that Saturday. So come down, and we're right by like a little bucket, little alcohol bucket stand. So if you want to like just stand there with your bucket and watch the show, like that'll be awesome. But we're trying out here. We're really, really, really putting our best foot forward. Like I even had to fly Juice in because he's not in the area anymore. So yeah, so we're really, really
We're doing it big.
Listen, we're really trying to put on for the city and show them what it is that we're about. I know mulattoes out there this time around too, so it's just so important for people to see that we function at that level, because I feel as if it's been so long since the Big E has let us in there.
I disagree.
What do you think?
I disagree. Your blow up has nothing to do with Big E.
No.
No. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to show anybody anything. We have to show ourselves that we can do this. We have to open the door to possibility for ourselves.
Right.
Well, if they continue to bring you out, that's cool. If they don't, there are stages. I just say I got to show off our scenes so that they know that we can do this. No, they already know. It's just a matter of them accessing it. I'm glad they accessed it.
Thank you. No, but you know what? What my thing is for myself, and I understand what you're saying. I do agree with what you're saying. But my thing is for myself is that if it's going to be me, I want to open the doors for other people. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. So no, it's not because no, it's not because of Big E. No. Don't misunderstand. It's okay. No, it's don't misunderstand what I'm saying about. It's not just the Big E. It's also everybody who is like I'm there for everybody. So whoever it is that's frequenting that, this is putting us at another level. At the end of the day, the Big E is a very big platform, and you can't deny that.
It is. I don't deny that.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that
no, she ain't gonna show me on my own show.
No, I'm just saying.
We ain't gonna do that. Oh, we don't do that. No, I understand you're a king, but we ain't gonna do that.
I'm just
I
saying.
understand it's a big platform.
Yeah.
They brought you on because you're dope.
Absolutely.
You have to prove yourself just because.
I'm on. But you know what?
So that's my
But
point.
you know what?
Make sure that's clear.
But here's the thing. You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be that way.
Going by what you said.
I know, but I'm saying I'm just going by
what you said.
And that's fine. Okay. But for me, it's true.
Okay.
I'm always going to feel like there's something to prove. That's what pushes me. That's what drives me. And so, yes, I do feel like I always have something to prove. Even if you feel like there's nothing.
Well, who you have something to prove to?
I just feel like that as an artist. I always have something to prove, even to the one person that's in the crowd. I'm always.
Do you have a fan base?
Yeah, I have a fan base.
Well, who coming to the Big E because Tasia was dropped?
Yeah.
Okay. So the fans just want you to be dope. So prove something to yourself. That's cool. My thing is for all the young girls coming up behind you.
Yeah.
For all the young dudes coming up behind you, and I say this for anybody. It's not just about you. I would say regardless of here with me.
Yeah.
We need to stop doing things just to show people this is what we can do. We need to just get up there, do what we do, and show people just how dope we are.
Right.
They're gonna bring us back anyway because it's what we do.
Right.
Period. That's my thing.
I get it.
Big or small platform is.
I get it. But we gotta agree to disagree.
No but. There's no but.
We do have to agree to disagree.
There's no but. No, I'm not.
Cause I just feel differently.
Yeah, that's fine.
This isn't the first time we felt different about something.
I feel different with me. I'm cool with that. That's what I'm saying. I got this thing about messaging.
Yeah.
In terms of,
No, but the thing about it is that I don't think that it's for you. That's true, but for me, it's true for me. So I don't think that there's a right or a wrong message here.
Yeah, but I never said anything right or wrong.
But you said you're big on
said,
messaging.
This should be clear. Yeah, I'm big on messaging.
Okay.
I want to make sure the message is clear.
For you.
So, no, for my listeners. My listeners.
Okay.
If I'm on your stage, it's your stage.
Right.
For my listeners.
Okay, so if I go on to,
if I
go on to Facebook Live tomorrow and say what it is that, okay.
I can't control that.
All right. I mean, hey, it's your listeners. Go ahead. D Moss is right. Y'all.
Nah.
I just have my opinion. I was just expressing myself.
I never said I was right. I'm simply saying
Yeah.
I like clarification. I don't want to
Yes.
I mean,
and but when you say you're like being you're doing this because you're saying you like clarification, but you're saying there's no right or wrong.
Point blank, this is what I'm saying. Message is critical. I don't think we should, because we're performing on white platforms.
No, oh my gosh.
Right, that's why I'm like, let's clarify.
Yeah, but that's not even what I was talking about.
The Biggie is a white platform.
That's not even what I was talking about.
You don't have to talk about it. It's
oh my god. Oh, then I'm sorry because that's not what I was saying. I don't know where that came from.
Well, it is a white platform, is it not?
I don't think it's necessarily a white platform. You know how many people go to the Big E?
And 90% of Caucasian.
Oh my gosh, y'all! This is another conversation for another day.
It's not. It's not like it's a bad thing.
It's not. No, but I don't even know. I think it got a little too profound.
No, I think it's profound. It's real simple.
It is very profound.
I'm just saying, anybody. I don't care.
That's not what I meant, though.
Okay, I don't care where anybody goes to perform. It's not specific to Tasia New.
Right.
It's not personalized.
No.
I'm not coming at you. Let's be real.
No, I understand.
I'm simply saying. Whenever I don't care who it is, I don't care if I'm in an intellectual form, it doesn't matter. If it's on a panel, I'm still gonna say if I hear something that kind of makes me I'm gonna say something.
And that's fine. But I can have my opinion too, right?
And you said it really loudly.
Okay.
It's cool. You made your opinion clear.
Okay.
I'm saying get out there and do what you do.
D Moss's message. Yeah. I just always have to. I don't.
Because I feel like I have to prove myself a lot because I'm younger and because people don't tend to take me seriously because like, oh yeah, you can't do that. Like you're only like what 23, 24? Yeah, nah, you can't do that. So then I have to go out and prove to people.
A lot of that's in your head because you keep seeing yourself as
no, it's not. It's not.
But that's drive, though. I feel like that some of this drives people, and that's one of the things that drives me is that I never feel complacent. I don't feel comfortable. Like I never feel like, oh yeah, that's just gonna be. It's just in my nature to always feel that way.
I think what I'm saying is totally different than saying that someone should be complacent.
Mm-hmm. No, but that I'm just saying for mine.
Okay, simply.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just because I don't want you to go into a direction that I wasn't talking about.
But I can go in any direction that I want.
Yes, you can. But I'm trying. I'm just saying, like before you go down the road, I want to stop you. If that's not where I was going.
Just it. You can't stop me.
No, I'm never gonna. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Let's just get back to your music.
Yeah.
I already clarified my message.
It's weird now.
I already clarified my message.
I get it. It's just weird. Yeah, let's get back
strange.
to
it could be weird. It could be awkward.
I don't even know what happened.
Well, you got upset because I clarified
I'm not getting upset.
Okay.
It's just weird. But okay. We can get back to music.
You sure? I was about to take a video.
Yeah, go
ahead. I'm post online. Do I have your permission?
It's for sure.
It is. It is. 24 years. I love my show.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I do too. I do.
I'm messing with you. Relax. Relax. Okay, here we go.
What did I do?
No, I'm good. Stop. Just go ahead and get it. I care what I'm
You forgot who I am? I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the my nails, I'm a vibe, I'm a statement. I'm so good without you, I don't care about who you dating. Hopping on my live after this, celebrating. Living my best life is a big understatement. Understatement. You gave up your job as my man, what a shame. I'm cute or whatever, that's plenty of dudes waiting. I'm stolen on IG, I see it with your new the things that you told me before. Wearing the chain that I bought. Porn is getting me hot. Hugging her in the fur, I get to you, yo, who is this guy? I'm about to burn this down to the ground, watch. You gon' regret the day you left me, Latoya. You nothing without all the things I do for you. I'm about to hit the gym and get this body right. Then I'ma post on Instagram out of spite. I see you forgot who I am. I'm the one that gave you that chance. I'm the 10, don't pretend you ain't know. I'm the one in control. I'm talking about me. It's always been me. You talking about me because I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligent, on 10, body on revenge. I don't really worry who you with or who you dating. I don't give a damn about what you do or where you stay. Stay up off my line, I don't need your call waiting. Better get your life is a real understatement. Understatement, you got me mistaken. You gave up your job, now the vacancy's taken. See them hot boys, they are not the one to play with. Best you ever had left you in the past. Stay on your mind like Kenny Lattimore. That's why your feelings are sore. I know you're feeling unsure. Will you ever find love again, boy? What you looking for? Avoiding you closing my door. Please get off my porch. So now you big mad cause you big lonely. Telling people you left me like you the big homie. I know you sit thinking about what you could have had. I'm everything and everything is everything. Gas.
Fried everything. I was about to say, what do you? We can name everything.
You talking about me cause I'm haunting your dreams. I'm a kingpin, intelligence, all on 10, body on revenge. I'm not surprised. I see you eyeing these thighs. Go left, go right, one boy I missed on this prize. I'm not surprised. I see you eyeing these thighs. Go left, go right, one boy I miss out on this prize. I'm done with being modest, honestly it's obvious. You want me, I want you still. I'm popping, you know the drill. Your future was slipping away. You wrestling to get me back. I see you eyeing these thighs. Couldn't fool me. So I'm not surprised. Kingpin, intelligent, all on 10, body on revenge.
So y'all come check us out and see what we do and what we about.
About a year ago, Miles J said he got dope project that he had.
Mannequin?
Yes. Yeah. Fire. So, with that being said, anything else you want to add?
No, but if you guys could stream Body on Revenge, please, and watch the video. If you like it, please share it because we worked so hard on it, please. But yeah, the song is out now, and it is important to stream. And if you have Spotify, favorite, stream. If you have Apple Music, put it on your library if you can. All that stuff, it definitely helps. So I would appreciate y'all if y'all do that for me. For the kid.
And then you said
For the
on
kid.
Spotify.
For the kid.
And then do you have your music on Tidal as well?
My music is on Tidal.
Okay.
So if you are a big Tidal fan,
I am a big Tidal fan.
I know the sound quality is out the roof. So I am on Tidal. I'm on all streaming platforms basically. So if you any streaming platform that you use, just type in Tasia New. If you want to go on Instagram stories, Facebook stories, type in Tasia New and add Body on Revenge to one of your little stories and stuff like that. That also helps. If you want to do a little TikTok, you can type in Tasia New and add the song to your TikTok video. Whatever it is that you guys want to do to support, all of that stuff really, really does matter. So please, I beg you, support if you can.
All right, y'all. 90.7 WTCC FM Monday Night Live with D Moss. Special guest Tasia New, my homeboy, little
Wow, that's
Ooh,
crazy.
It's George.
It's Big George up in the house, y'all. With that, we're gonna play some music.
Fiona.
you're going through the worst stuff, God, these are questions I never asked. Thinking of slow, I was moving too fast. Felt like a nightmare that think it would last. I wanted to stop, panking you crash. It didn't happen today, sure don't feel like the past. If life were a picture, it shattered the glass. Knocked me down in the grass where the snakes at. Can you take that? I was losing that. Where you wait at? Feeling lost in the mind of where to break that. I promise, we gonna make it out this. There is no need to doubt this. I know you feeling hopeless, but you just keep the focus. I promise, we gonna make it out this. There is no need to doubt this. I promise, we gonna make it out this. There is no need to doubt this. I know you feeling hopeless.
90.7 WTCC FM. This is D Moss, Monday Night Live, WTCC FM, broadcasting here remote from the campus of Springfield Technical Community College. We are back live. We had to play some music. I had to play that brand new joint by K. Sam called Some Family. Just ain't family. My man Player P from Atlanta, Georgia, Terry Reynolds. And he even asked me to drop a couple of lines on it. And we had some fun doing it. Yo, that Some Family is, bro. I did, man. I did. Up until I got ready to do my piece. And I feel some kind of way because, now let me stop. No, people were digging it.
Yes, they
People
were.
were digging it.
Yes, they were. They was related. That song there is relatable to everybody, whether you want to admit it or not.
Yeah, 'cause Some Family
Just
ain't family, man. They laugh, smile with you, but the whole time they're looking at you greasy, like, oh man, like you gonna stick your finger in my fish. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
What
real
you
talk,
doing?
man? Come on, man. You know you cannot eat my last thing of chicken.
Right. Shout out to my man Tony Bass. Man, brother, appreciate the love, appreciate the feedback, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
There's good people out there. We got good family. There's family out there, man, but some family just ain't family. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about something different.
Because we can talk about some family
All day long, man.
How I got started.
I'm gonna say the only line I can remember is you can't choose your
Family. See, I love that part there. I love that part.
That's
Tragically, you can't choose your family. That's that first part in itself tells you something, man.
man. So tell me about Spirit Life, the record label. Man.
Oh man.
I know I'm gonna bring you on another day. I figured since you're in the building, we just go ahead and pull you in, have a brief conversation.
He literally pulled me in here. Too.
Literally, he was working, man. He stayed where this brother stayed on his grind like Barry Gordy, man. He ain't stopping.
I gotta try to keep up with you, bro. I gotta try to keep up with D. D be moving, man.
Nah, I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm gonna slow it down.
D be moving, bro. I'm serious. He called me, hey man, we got this. We got that. I'm like, I look at my wife, I gotta get up.
I don't know why George over there laughing, because every time I say, yo, we're gonna do this, I already told you, George, we need your help. We're gonna leave these 22 dates open.
I just wish you would do that. I'll be the last minute, be like, yo, where you at? Like, what? It's Saturday. I'm somewhere.
Hey, you gotta continue to work,
Ain't
man.
you on the payroll somewhere?
Somewhere else.
Yeah, man. Oh, Lord. See, we gotta keep up with each other, man. That's real talk, though.
Yo, the work gotta get done. I'm telling you, I probably couldn't do half of it without this dude behind me.
Bro, that's a good brother.
And he said, yeah, but still, sometimes they treat me like I'm young. No, we don't. Otherwise, we would be calling. You don't call immature young kids to help you with major projects, now do you? You got the camera all up in my girl.
He on his grind.
This
He
dude
doing
right
it,
here,
man.
he stay working.
He just showed me something. He took a picture of it and did something to it. I'm like,
This dude went to Boston and came back somebody different. I think they cloned George. They kept the real one up there for themselves. That's what it is. But
My mom paid that money for me to go out there to school. I definitely was not wasting that money.
I'll let you come back the way you had to come back.
shout out to my girl Carmen and Wayne. What's happening, y'all?
Yes,
Oh, that's dope. I like that thing. So, Spirit Life, what
Yes.
exactly is it? Tell me about it. We got a label. I got a chance to meet E-Serve, Player P, John Henry, J1, already knew Terry Reynolds. Yo,
Yes,
man, tell me
Nick
about
Caroline.
the label. Nick Caroline. Yo, the label is
Team
fire,
Talk,
man.
You know,
Josh Son out of New Haven.
Josh Son out of New Haven. I
Those
mean
are the
that.
performers. Then you got the team talk with the young kids doing, the social
Yes,
stuff.
Lord. The genres over
Conversation,
there.
all that
yes,
podcast.
Yes. Spirit Life is doing what it's supposed to gonna get bigger. Now I'm gonna make this clear. And I'm gonna make this clear for the last and final time. Spirit Life is not just a gospel label. Let me say that again. It's not just a gospel label because we have an R&B sensation by the name of John Henry. Okay, John.
Whoa. Okay, man. Got us jumping. Got us jumping, man. What you doing?
You know, we got an R&B sensation by the name of John Henry. He was doing his thing at Indie Soul this year. This past weekend, they came up. You know, the whole team came up, and then we got spoken word, we got comedy. You know, we got team talk. You know, it's just spirit life. You know, it's just growing. To be honest with you, it's growing with a lot. You know, a lot of creativeness is into these projects, and I love it. Different creative. For example, when E-Serve, Player P, J1, and John Henry, when they came up from Atlanta for the show, you know, we was in the studio Thursday night because they came in that Thursday. We was in the studio rehearsing at the rehearsal hall, and then we went to the studio, recorded, and then they recorded some more. I think they recorded about 5 songs.
Yeah, they told me, man. I was just like, I wish I wasn't running around. I wanted to jump in on somebody's track, man.
I still can.
You know what? That's the beauty of technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the beauty of technology. I'm digging that.
We could put it in there, but you know, Spirit Life is growing. Actually, we getting ready to do a show in it's the Braintree, Massachusetts. We're getting ready to do a show up there.
That's on September 24th, right?
September 24th, and I'm happy about that day, but I'm upset about that day, you know, because I'm gonna be missing Poetry Undressed. You know, so I'm gonna be trying to hurry up and get back so I can see that. You know, I'm for real. I want to see that. You know, y'all. So, but y'all don't know already. Listen, Poetry Undressed, September 24th, down here at the Atrium, at the Marketplace. It's going down. I might throw a little poetry in there, bro.
A word?
Nah, I'm just joking. I've been got up and start spitting around. They be like, that ain't poetry. Hey, but I did that one time in church though.
A word?
For real. I wrote a song, right? And I'm in church with moms and the family. They was asking people to come up and, you know, say something or whatever the case may be. Well, I said, Mom, I'm finna get up and say something. She said, my boy, what you finna do? You can't be rapping. I said, I ain't finna rap. I'm finna do a poem. Well, I did one of my verses. But towards the end, I started, you know, getting into that flow a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just at the end. So when I went and sat back down, my mom said, baby, you did a good job. But I could tell that's one of your songs. That ain't poetry. I said, okay, Mama. I ain't gonna try to pull that off no more.
Yo, what you gonna say? What you say to your mom? Like, yo, that's funny.
Yeah, but that's why I love to hear you and Josh Son do what y'all do. Because I can't do poetry, bro. I really can't.
If you can write a rap, you can basically ain't nothing but poetry, except it's different tempos,
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
But it's poetry.
It's poetry.
If I play the acapella version, it ain't nothing but poetry.
That's all it is. Let's speed it up. But it's just what how y'all do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, for me, it's a difference. It's a big difference, you know. But anyway, Spirit Life, it's growing.
All right.
It's growing. You know, E-Serve getting ready to come out with his single. We talked about that.
Okay. You know I want to play it, right?
Go ahead.
Do I have it?
I think you do. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're my other system.
Okay. But
In my system.
J1 is getting ready to do his thing. I'm proud of J1 too. You know, I'm really proud of that brother. That brother there, he's been through a lot.
Is it I Remember?
Yeah. We performed that at Indie Soul.
I bet.
Ow!
Yo, this is E-Serve, y'all. That's my dude. Check it.
Yeah.
I love you, Poppy.
Hey, V, line them up.
I remember sleeping on the floor. Need a hot bath, boy, the water on the stove. Even though we came up poor, but my boyfriend so dope. We ain't really know about hope. I remember praying on the phone. Grandma said, Lord, dip him in the blood. Brought a QP from the plug. Told mama I'ma sell drugs. I ain't look good as a thug. I remember stunting in the club. Me and Player P pop bottles. Homie got a problem, we gon' solve it. Lil J just might off him. Stroke on, lay him in the coffin. Yeah, I used to scam for the bands. Got a couple thousand in my hands. On the south side, I'm the man. Didn't know God had a plan. Life I ain't really understand. Man, I just want to get paid. In my mind, plotting on licks. Heard next door got bricks. Bit run said it's a hit. In and out, gotta move quick. What happened? Homie got hit with it too. Heard he froze up, couldn't move. Didn't know life had a rule. Had to switch it up. I remember when I lived as a sinner, no hope for my soul. I was cold as the winter. I stayed in December and everything changed. I woke up with Jesus and they been the same. I went from surviving to vibing on islands. Them youngins be wildin', I tell them to chill. You show them what's fake and I show them what's real. You ride from them streets and them streets get you killed. I remember. I was cold as December. My heart was so froze like the winter. Knew some homies who bought it. We tell them to pull up and hit you. Needed hope for my soul. I surrendered cause I was a sinner. Lord, I remember. I remember breaking work on the scale. Getting money, I was working for hell. I remember pulling up on the plug. Ducking bullets while we up in the club. I remember. I called out for Jesus to save me cause I was a sinner. Lord, I remember.
Hey, I remember ducking bullets in the club. Finding out later on it was God show me love. I remember facing 20-year bid. God said, let him go. It's the reason why he lives. So check what it is. Only child from my mother being born, but my heart was torn. But father being gone, that's when I remember I had a father never gone. All these words I'm slinging, he don't wanna put me on. That's why I'm rich to my skin with the spirit. Cause I remember a couple times that my God didn't wanna hear. Cause I was sick, got my mind a couple times on the grind. Never mind what the church had going down. What a frown, sent me down the record lab, run the set, write the script for you exit out this long trip. Could have had me straight gone to December, but I had a spirit check, and that's what I remember.
I was cold as December. My heart was so froze like the winter. Knew some homies who bought it. We tell them to pull up and hit you. Needed hope for my soul, I surrendered cause I was a sinner. Lord, I remember. I remember breaking work on the scale. Getting money, I was working for hell. I remember pulling up on the plug. Ducking bullets while we up in the club. I remember. I called out for Jesus to save me cause I was a sinner. Lord, I remember.
I remember.
I
was a sinner. I remember I was a sinner.
That's dope. Let's see.
Man, listen.
So
that
that's
dude
Easter.
Delco, yes. And I got a lot of compliments from him from Indie Soul too.
Oh, word.
Only thing they can remember him by is, hey, big dude was good. That's all they can remember him by.
Big dude.
Big dude. But he's the biggest one on stage.
Yeah. He's a big dude.
Yeah, but he's so humble. That guy's so humble. All of them are. We all work together, you know. That's one thing I like about Spirit Life. Everybody works together.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm rapping for the Some Family track. Speak about Player P being on the track. Player P was like, yo, he sent it the track and he hit it right back.
Sent it right back. Quick
Done.
return. Quick return.
You know,
Quick
and
return.
I think, man, that's the type of collaborative, like, you know, that's the type of attitude you got to have, man.
Yeah.
When you talk about collaborations, cats who just like y'all with it. Let's go. No questions asked.
Let's get it. Let's get it. And that's one thing I love
And this is another brother on the Spirit Life label.
Josh Son.
Quick songs and be like, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yes, we want every day. We want.
I wish you would.
We tired of this war.
Oh, I wish you would.
All we want is freedom in our life. Yes, we want every day. We want. We tired of this war. All we want is freedom in our
I was depressed in the deep rest of my deepest secrets. I delved deeper, told the Grim Reaper to stop digging in my soul. See, I'm holy, but not quite whole. I survive because my spirit won't die. Fly like Jesus in the sky. Chasing God like he's my dad. Searching for freedom once had. Sailing my sojourning soul. Seeking a summer solstice in this spiritual Amistad. This revolution to re-love you, son. So this is a call, an evocation for a suppressed nation to imagine a nation beyond imagination. So dream of life until it's vivid. But the best way to dream is to wake up and live it.
Yes, we want every day. we want. We tired of this war.
90.7 WTCC FM. That was my man, Josh Son.
Son. Spirit Life artist, homie.
So what's the vision? Real quick, I ain't gonna keep you here all night.
No,
you
no,
have
no.
a lot of work to do in the studio. What's the vision for Spirit Life? Like, what are you hoping to accomplish at the end of the day?
To be worldwide, number one. Get this message worldwide. Take music back to good feeling. Take not just music, but just sounds, words that mean something, that make. That's what Spirit Life is. It means something. Spirit Life is a purpose. It was created for a purpose. So to put this out, not just music, just everything that we do, that we attach ourselves to. We want to make it, a good feeling about it.
Right.
We want people to understand. Look, life is life, but at the same time, bro, don't accept the garbage.
Right, man.
Don't accept the garbage, man. We can't change nothing if we keep accepting garbage.
Right.
And that's my big thing. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta accept this good message. No matter it's spoken word, no matter it's singing, no matter it's hip hop, no matter if it's teen talk, no matter what, if it's just an instrument, just playing. Because if people who know music or know instruments or know sounds, words is being spoken through saxophones, drums, and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dance.
Yes,
But
dance.
getting back to the point where content actually matters. What you
Right.
say actually, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm sick of this stuff that's on the air. I gotta turn the radio off if I'm in my car because I don't want my child to listen to it.
Right.
I don't knock nobody for what they do, but makes sense.
Make a lot of sense.
Makes sense.
And it can be done. It's just
Put some thought into what you're doing. Put some pride into your craft. If you luck up and get a deal, put some pride into it, man.
right.
Don't rape the game. I'm sorry. Don't rape the game, But anyway, I can go on and on about that now, As a matter of fact, Spirit Life Artist is doing a mixtape song.
Okay. Tell me about that mixtape.
It's funny because Nick Kellogg, it was his idea.
Okay. Now Nick Kellogg, folks who don't know, everybody should, is a comedian.
Yes, the comedian up on Spirit Life Entertainment. He's very funny, very funny. Y'all look out for his next show as well. But it's a song that came out, I think DJ Khaled did.
Okay.
I think it's Why God or what, something like that.
Is that the one he sent in the text thread?
Yes.
Do something. Somebody else said, yeah, they didn't do it right the first time anyway. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing that. Okay.
Yes, they jumping on that ASAP.
Okay.
ASAP. So I'm like, all right, and that's one of the beautiful things about Spirit Life. They hear something or we hear something we don't think is right. We finna go back and correct it. Number one, not saying you don't believe in God and you don't believe in God and nothing like that, but this is what we do.
Okay.
So if we feel that you're not representing that song right, but you're using, we finna show you how to do that. We're gonna show you how to praise him straight up on.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
You know what I'm saying? So they putting that together. But I also want to say this here though, the Spirit Life is not just growing through music and through artists. We're also looking to grow through administration.
Okay.
We're looking for people to come, working the interns and stuff like that, or come work in the office. I'm looking for another engineer, production engineer to come in, and do some mixing while I'm doing other things. We're looking for promoters, PR people, we're looking for all of that, you know what I'm saying? So we can keep the movement going at a rapid pace and at a smooth pace.
That's dope.
So everybody ain't got to take on everything. One person ain't got to take on 4 or 5 jobs.
Right. Which
So
is how it should be.
Exactly.
Have folks overseeing departments and tasks.
Exactly.
One person trying, you can't do everything.
No, you can't.
Because you're gonna miss out on something. You're gonna miss something.
Oh yeah, I rack my brain every day.
So if there's somebody out there and they're interested in working with Spirit Life Entertainment, who do they contact?
They can contact me. You can contact me. Actually, just go ahead and email spiritlifeentertainment@gmail.com.
Okay.
You get emails. When you email spiritlife.ent@gmail.com, please, please, if you want to get into the industry, say that. If you don't have no experience, please say that. Don't pretend you do it, then get around me and you don't know what to do. Or you get around the artists and you don't know what to do. Right. You know, please say that. Please list your history. But if you have history, if you don't, just say that. You know, because everybody's not meant to be in this music industry.
And let them know what you would like to do and what you're looking to learn.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do. Looking for equipment managers too. Somebody to put that stuff together. You know, we have shows to do. You know, stages or whatever the case may be.
So if you want to be a roadie, you want
man.
actors, man, with performers, this is it.
You know.
So contact K-Sam. Hit the email that he talked about.
SpiritLifeENT@gmail.com.
I said I wasn't going to keep you here all night. Just wanted to make sure we get a chance to kick it. Next time I bring you on, we'll talk a little bit about what y'all did at the Indie Soul Festival.
Yeah.
Your role with the Indie Soul Festival.
Yes.
How that parlays with the with Spirit Life Entertainment overall. All that. So we're definitely gonna bring you back. Gotta bring you in for more. I know I interrupted your work, but that's what happens when you have all these creative minds working in the same space.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Like, yo, come on, let's get it.
Yes. And you know who you be. You're my brother, dude. I'm there. Call me all across town. I'm there. I'm on the way. Y'all get ready for that Spirit Life Volume. Spirit Life Experience Volume 1. Right. Demo's got a couple songs on there. I ain't gonna say that though.
I got a little something.
He got some songs on that album. It's a nice album, y'all.
I'm looking forward. Well, I heard the album. I'm looking forward to getting it out there just to see what people say.
Yes, sir. That's why I had Mr. Tony Bass on the phone.
Here we go. Like he said, yo, shout out to my man Tony Bass again. Hey, man, this is Monday Night Live. My name is D. Moss. That's my man K-Sam.
Yes, sir.
CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Spirit Life Entertainment. They have the label, promotions, podcast, radio, digital radio station. Got a lot of everything. So we're going to talk about that in your next trip back. Cool?
Sound like a plan. Okay.
All right, let's get it. All right, y'all. Let's get a little bit of music of y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get it.